you.
Wow! Hi, Mike. Thanks for subscribing for 40 months. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm responding to something. Hi! Welcome! How's everyone doing? Hello! How's everyone? I'm sure as some of you may have seen, as Cal said, we just came back from seeing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was a fun time. It was a very online movie, which was like strange. Hello, Shiroha. Doing better. You rested and went swimming? That sounds fun. I'm catching up. Also, hello, Porter. Hello, Pro Healer. Welcome in. Chilling, finished work. Good, good. Just got out of bed, getting ready for the day. Do you have any plans? Are you working? Doing good. You got back from IKEA. Nice. Tell Claudia I say hello too. Is there an IKEA in the city? I always think about the one that's in Emeryville. My sister used to live so close to that one. I was always so jealous. Lots of horse decor? Why horse decor? I believe Kel said his favorite turtle. What's your favorite turtle, Steph? I don't know. I don't know if, even after seeing that movie, like, they were all great, but I don't know if I would say that I have a favorite turtle. Posted a picture in general of the horses. There's an outdoor pool in my area 20 minutes away from my place. That's nice. I don't know if there's like any pools around where I am. The Palo Alto location? Oh, I see. I think that might be closer to like where my family is. Good stuff. I work later, but I chilled last night and had pizza. It was great. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. What kind of pizza did you have? Apparently they want to open one downtown. In downtown SF? I feel like that makes sense. A horse prince? Nice. That's funny. How very patriarchal. Except not. Horses don't have much to do with the patriarchy. What a disappointment. Good morning, Thunder. How are you? I'm sorry, I have not been super active on the Discord today. I feel like I slept, according to my Fitbit, for 11.5 hours. I slept for forever because that's always what happens. I'm so tired. So I've been busting my ass all week. So I finally slept. So I slept for like 12 hours because I'm exhausted. And like woke up, had breakfast, ate my food, and was like, okay, time to go. So got ready, went to the gym, came back, got ready for the movies, went to the movies, came back. Here I am. The only rest I get is sleeping. All meats from Papa John's. Domino's was unfortunately closed when you got off work. That's a bummer. I'm sorry. Hello, Red Hot Pepper. Bad signal. Oh, you just posted it out? Okay. Today's pretty productive for you, TBH. You guys had a day out? Every day's a day out for me. Oh my god. I like that horse print, though. That's cute. Today was less productive than yesterday for me. The only productive thing I really did was go to the gym. Yesterday, I went to work and did work at work, then left work a little early to come home. No, we left, well, like 30 minutes early, then came home to do more work, and then I got on cosplay and streamed. I feel you. We got a late start. You deserve the rest. Thank you. The full moon was also pretty intense this week on top of that. Yeah, that's probably why I'm, like, going insane. To BH. Just like, overwhelmed. Cosmic energies. I got up late, made some ube mochi waffles, ate, and took a nap. That's my preferred Saturday. Saturdays, I usually sleep a fuck ton, do things, and then, like, come back home, or, like, finish doing whatever, or just even eat breakfast. And then I'm like, okay, time for bed again, and then knock out for, like, another 4 hours. So, Saturdays, I'm, like, usually sleeping 12 to 16 hours practically because I'm just exhausted from the rest of the week because I'm doing a million things. So It is what it is. Ube mochi sounds good. I'm not a fan of ube, but mochi is great. Mochi waffles, super great. But yeah, happy weekend, at least. You guys have any fun plans? Or have you done anything fun? Orania is how we pronounce that. Good to know. Okay. It is almost 12. I can still do shit until like 2 is, I think. It's like Harvest Moon rules. I think I kind of want to, well, I don't know if I want to ditch Kim. Hold on. I kind of want to not ditch Kim. There were some people I saw last time. Oh, Klasia? Hold on. They even said how to pronounce homegirl's name. Nope. No plans. The best plans, no plans. I think I had a fuck ton of... What am I wearing? This drama business. Empathy? Perception. That's fine. What are we wearing? This? Logic? Probs. When did I get this lounge jacket? Drama. Logic, authority, visual calculus, encyclopedia, perception. How are we doing right now? Encyclopedia could be useful. Interfacing. These are just a better version of the gloves. Strength and digits. I love that this blazer is called a disco ass blazer. This one also gives me shivers. Okay, we can wear a hat and glasses. This hat gives me -1 rhetoric. I could wear no hat. +1 empathy, -1 logic. My empathy's already kind of high. +1 logic, -1 authority. My authority already sucks. Perception, encyclopedia, visual, trauma. We can do that. Sure love dressing him up in a goofy ass outfit. Alright. It's been a weekend of binging games, which kind of fun. Been enrolled a long time since then. Oh, I feel that. What is this? As you fold your fingers into a fist. I feel like I knew that. I'll be responsible. This is to protect me. Future armor like a cop? Ought to be. Imagine what a full suit. 1 down, 2 pieces to go. I want the full suit. Vulnerabilities? Oh, yes. We've seen this. Alright. We're not doing that, though. What are we studying right now? Actual art degree? -1 perception. Can't even look at this shit. Love it. We've got 38 minutes left in that, so it's fine. We'll finish that by the end of the day. Let me check out my map so I can teleport to Fisherman Tracks. Let's see where I saw people. But yes, I super feel you. And hot pepper. Days where I could just potato and play video games is like... They sure don't happen as much as they used to when I was a kid, and I miss that all the time. Oh, there's money up there. How can I get up there? Can I get up? How do I get up there? I'll just click. You go. Run. Be free. Holy shit. I have to travel so far. Wait, I think this is where the people were. Sure is. Guys, it's almost midnight. Tiny cages carefully constructed. Hello, Beats. Click and go. Oh, yeah. What games are you playing? Red Hot Pepper. These soggy logs smell of ignition fluid. Still, they won't light up. It's almost impossible to get a fire going this near to the ocean. Lots of people out there miss the good old days. These heavy military blockades are riddled with bullet holes crumbling. The MMOs of back in the day. Yep. Ragnarok Online. Since the cafe started going back to original operation. Hold on. Could this be the buoy Klausya told you about? Is it? That means her passport's here. A metal and plastic contraption bobs up and down amidst the trembling reeds. At first, it just looks like trash, but if you look closer, that over there. He points to the strange-looking object. Must be the buoy Klausya told us about. The one she hid her passport in. We should take a look. Original operation? You finally have 2 days off now? So it's like, is this real? The cafe you manage? Wait, did you only have 1 day off before? How did it change? You doing good? Hope all is well with everyone as well. Good. Alright, I'm glad. Switching between Mass Effect and Overwatch. One of these days, I will play Mass Effect. I've never really played Mass Effect. I like tried in high school. Didn't really catch me, but I'm hoping to play it at some point. Oh wow, hello Argentum, long time no see. And hello Andy, welcome in. Happy Saturday, everyone. Alright, ooh, hidden things, secrets, lies. We'll pick up the buoy. Sea of Stars. Is that really coming out soon? Dang. Hello. Alright. You lift the buoy out of the water without much effort. It's not tied to anything. The cords dangling from the bottom appear to have been cut. August 29th? Dang. I did want to, like, check that game out. I did also, however, want to check out Armored Core 6, which is coming out in, like, 3 weeks. So... gotta check that stuff out. Yeah, 1 day off before because around May, the time I got supervising, that's when the storm hit and the area managed to close the time. Oh, within temporarily short hours in that location. I see. Wow. Well, I'm glad you finally get 2 days off. Holy heck. Are you full-time also, GD? That's so crazy. Were you working like overtime before? I believe demo is still playable. I need to play that. I also need to do the Lies of P demo. We were talking about that yesterday. I was like, man, I still gotta play that. Full-time and tired? So what were your hours before when you worked 6 days a week? Leonardo, he has the swords. Always thought they were cool. Mass Effect is my favorite lore in universe of basically any type of franchise. Yeah, I know someone else who also feels that way about Mass Effect. I did not tell Chad about the movie. I did mention on my socials, like, I just saw TMNT. Now I'm streaming. And Kel had mentioned earlier that we went to go see it. But I didn't really talk further about it. Armored Core 6? I know. So stoked. So many demos, not enough time. I would love to duplicate my body. I thought maybe having 1 copy would be good, but I'm starting to think maybe having 2 copies would be even better. Hello, Justin. Happy Saturday. Let's see. I can sniff the buoy. Let's just do all of these. Double construction, very unsafe. Okay, now we open it. We've inspected Klausya's buoy. A shot glass's worth of seawater poised out, some algae, and nothing else. Well, ma'am. No documents. Who do you think took them? I have no idea. The lieutenant taps his foot, frowning. Like I was on call, but I was available for the most days, so I worked around 6 days per week, but then hours got cut due to power outages from other cafes. So were you working like 40 hours or more is basically my question. I'm not into robot games, but slowly I'm converting. I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm into robot games either, but like everyone, like ever since I'd been like playing like Dark Souls 1, people were like, oh yeah, they would talk about Kingsfield, then they would talk about like Armored Core as like other FromSoft games, and people were always like, oh Steph, you should check them out. I also need to cut my bangs. Sorry, I'm futzing with them because I want you guys to see both my eyes. Yes, happy Saturday. I hope you're enjoying your weekend. It was a time, but it became an eye-opener for me as a super movie. Yes, I went to go see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'd recommend it. If you're online all the time, or often enough, or a fan of Attack on Titan, I would recommend seeing that movie. Stuck between Michelangelo or Raphael is your favorite? Why them? Peer pressure pulled you in? There aren't enough good mech piloting action games? There's 2. that I know of, which would be Armored Core and Zone of Enders. Zone of the Enders? ZOE. The Kojima one. Aside from, like, Gundam games. LMAO? What's that? I worked almost to 40 hours per week, but I needed the hours as I recently got promoted at that time. Oh. Long bangs? You bring back the 2005 emo hair? I really wanted to be emo when I was, like, younger. I thought they were so cool. So I parted my hair to the side, and, like, my hair, like, was, like, kind of, like, longish. And my mom told me I looked stupid and to get the hair out of my eyes. So I never did that. So my life could have been a lot more different if I could have done my hair differently when I was younger. Who doesn't love giant freaking robots? Yeah. I enjoyed SD Gundam Alliance. I got everything. Michelangelo is part of my personality that I can relate to. Raphael is when I feel that my zodiac can relate to his personality. What is your zodiac? Is your zodiac your astrological sign? Gotta love parents, always know the right things to say. You know it. How well. I have no idea. The lieutenant taps his foot, frowning. This is a minor quirk. We know it was in the buoy enemy. This is a disaster. All right, we don't need to catastrophize, Harry. This is a minor quirk. We know what was in the buoy. He purses his lips. Or think we do. This is a small loose end. Either way. Not important, I hope. Could this be related to the cryptozoologist and a little expedition? Are those the people behind me? Titanfall 2 is excellent. Story even made me cry. You know, Titanfall 2 should also count as like a mech game. And that game is great. I was actually telling my manager the other day because he brought up Titanfall for some reason or something like that. And I was like, oh, you know what? I think it's because I brought up Armored Core. And he was like, oh, mechs. And went to Titanfall. And then was like talking about Apex. And I was like, you should play Titanfall 2. Titanfall 2 fucking slapped. Because he was like, I wanted to play the campaign in Titanfall 1 and discovered it was only multiplayer and I wasn't about that. And I was like, well, you should play Titanfall 2 because it actually has a campaign and it's really good. So, but yeah. Capricorn? Oh. Astrological sign. Do you know your zodiacs, your Chinese zodiacs, guys? Meh, you can always be an emo adult. I am an emo adult. It's called having depression. I didn't know Armored Core 6 comes out August 5th. Yeah, it's like soon. It throws me off. Again, it's that tweet. It's already August. Choose your Halloween costume and pick up your Christmas gifts. Happy New Year. So many games, not enough time. Raiden's just a person-sized mech, so Metal Gear Rising should count. Rising is so fun. I wanted to be emo growing up too, but I have curly hair and didn't want to burn myself straightening my hair, so I just stuck with wearing all black and listening to emo music. Oh yeah. You're a ram, you're a rat, you're a monkey, you're a rat. My sister's a rat. I'm a dog. I'm a dog and a Pisces, so basically, I'm really loyal and really emotional. I'm a daydreamer. And I stick to my pack. Yes, this is Steph. You would say that those two things describe me quite well. Titanfall 2 totally counts as a mech game, a great one, definitely. Maybe one day the gaming goddesses will smile and make Titanfall 3. I wish! Apex Legends is too successful for them to make a freaking Titanfall 3. So sad. Your signs are Aquarius dog? Hey, my sister's an Aquarius rat, so it's like you're a combination of us. Year of the Ox and Scorpio. I'm sitting here in Lyrics hearing all this mech talk and not about Zone of the Enders 2. I mentioned it, but I haven't played it, so I can't really say much about it, but you're more than welcome to talk about it. A ram and a lion. Poor ram getting eaten. Oh. And yes, hello, welcome, thank you for lurking, Plume. Would you guys count Attack on Titan a mech anime? No, there's no giant robots. There's kaiju and there's mechs. And like, the Titans barely count as kaiju. IMO. I also enjoyed The Surge too. That game was fun. Oh, I don't even know. You know, I mean, technically they're kind of like flesh mechs. They are flesh mechs. Yo, Zone of Enders second runner is my jam. See? You just have to introduce it, Plume. Eva going on, so missed it over the matches. Oh, no worries. Do your thing. I don't mean to interrupt. Okay, we need to figure out what the fuck is going on with Clausius. I don't think Clausia went all the way out here. Is it related to the cryptozoologist? Travel documentation? We should go. You could ask the miss what she thinks. Later if you have the time, though you doubt she'll tell you. Or like it's still here. It's fucking empty. And it's late as fuck. The Dynasty Warriors Gundam games were addictive but fun. Is this a fucking camp? I saw these people on the boardwalk. Where did I see them? Zero Shift. Godzilla has scales and it's kind of like nature's version of machinery when you think about it, so they're a mech. That's so funny. If you like kaijus, watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I was sure remastered of Xenosaga so I can relive my youth.
Nice and easy. No way out, little guys. Not out of this gem.
Morale? Aren't we? Yeah, we found him. Lead a Morale. We're looking to Morale. He's the husband. There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranging some netting. It looks like some kind of trap. He notices you.
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officers.
Is that the police? Why are the police here?
His name's Gary, the crypto-fascist. This is hilarious because I once knew a guy named Gary who was dating my mother. Crypto-fascist is a hilarious way to describe someone named Gary to me.
Don't worry, Gary. I'll handle it.
Awkward? It's fine. Someone named Gary would be a crypto-fascist. You must be Morale, the cryptozoologist.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
That's sarcasm. He takes no pleasure from your appearance. Lena sent me. She's been really worried about you and is waiting for you to get back.
Of course. Thank you for passing along the message. That damn water lock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the 881.
I'm gonna withhold the story. The water lock's been fixed. It was fine when I crossed it.
Oh, good. We should really be getting back. Gary could use a hot shower and a warm bed.
The only thing you think of when you hear the name Gary is the sound the snail makes? Yes. One of my friends in high school, when we were talking about how much we all hated Gary, I'm pretty sure, when we were trying to not make it obvious, in case my mom was listening in on us, my friend just meowed in reference to him. And I thought it was fucking hilarious because it was a really clever way of referring to him in a way that my mother wouldn't understand. Yes. Very subtle. Very artfully done. For a second there, I thought the task updates was like the stream overlay. I can understand that. It pops up like that. Well, what did Gary do? The snail or the person? He's on my shit list forever, but I don't know what happened. Because last I had heard was like, my mom was gonna marry him, and now they're definitely not dating, so something happened there. The snail? Nothing. We love Gary the Snail. Especially the, like, dream version of Gary the Snail.
Did he say we can go back now?
Yes, Gary. We can go soon. If you see Lena, tell her I won't be long.
Sir, your wife is waiting for you.
So sophisticated. There was that one episode where he refused to take a bath. That was pretty bad.
I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken the bait. Then we go in.
He refastens a bit of netting that has come loose in the wind. The snail, I don't know about the person, but maybe he refuses to. I don't know. For all his passion, this man is diligent and patient. You can learn things from him. Alright. Tell me about this phasmid. Alright, we're gonna continue having this very quick conversation. Paranatural about it? Okay. No one's ever found one. Out of curiosity, if there's no proof of its existence, how do you know it's real? No one's ever found one, that's what makes it a cryptid. Love it. I know it's real, the cryptozoologist says, brusquely enough that even he seems taken aback by it. It's clear that his obsession with the phasmid is driven by something more than the pure pursuit of scientific advancement. By which I mean, he says, gathering himself, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid is more than mere superstition. Parthenogenesis? Females don't need to reproduce? Oh. More about these traps. Traps. Using as bait. Carnivorous stick insect. What do you do if they don't work? Let me ask you about something else. Time to head back. Won't let Lena down. Sounds like the... Okay, hold on. Let me see what they're saying. Lena seems pretty eager for you to return. I mean, there is Bojima just following the dragon. Thank you for lurking, GD. And I'm eager to return to her, I assure you, but I can't leave before we finish with these traps. My wife understands that just as well as anyone. He looks south, where Lena would be. Lena? Come on, Morel. We've been soaking out here for days. It's time to go back. And leave the traps? Absolutely not, he yells in response. I won't let Lena down. Come on, she wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon. Won't let Lena down? Sounds like the cryptozoologist's wife bears a special connection to the phasmid somehow. Oh, the phasmid was so important to Lena. Of course it's important. She's seen it. A verified sighting on record. One of only 4 this century, and it's hers. She sighted the phasmid? Yes, that's how we first came to know each other, in fact. But that's her story to tell, not mine. I have to ask her about it now. Long been trying to find proof together. I can't abandon course now. You can go back to the whirling warm-up. Come to check the traps later? No, no, no. We're to starve? He's dead set on this. How did you become a cryptozoologist? I'm gonna be nice. I've yet to catch a cryptid. If that's freaking out, but I have come close. What kind of evidence do you use? Other scientists never discovered. Cryptids have been found. 2 have been proven to be real. Forest pygmy. We'll support him. He's done his math. Interesting. Okay. We check traps for you. Chaos is my method. I am at Scion. I'm all in with this cryptid shit. I'm hooked. Cryptozoology and detective work are very similar. Persistence. Where are these traps? There's 4 in total. 1 to the south on this little peninsula by the boathouses. That's very near. Another set in Land's End. It's behind a small sand dune after the church. Oh, this 3rd is near the canal by a concrete slab. Okay. Do you have time for this? Pursuit of knowledge. If you think it's important, you have been right before. What do I do if there's a phasmid? Bring it to me at once. Make sure the trap is closed. If I encounter it in the wild. Wow, he's spraying me with a pheromone mixture. Should attract? Okay. Lay it on me, sure. I gained experience. This is the smell of dying reeds, of longing crumbling into the water. Lieutenant wrinkles his nose. I hope you're not buying this. He dispenses it without letting you touch the canister, so it would be precious, like holy water. It is precious. A single dose cost me 50 real to develop. Not that I expect you to understand self-financing one's own research. Damn. He looks at the lieutenant with disdain, then puts the spray back in his pocket. Get to it. You can pack up and go back to the whirling. Finally, someone's talking sense. Cool. Thank you for your help. Okay. Cool. For cryptid-related business, I'll have time for that too. Pacific cryptids? It is fucking midnight. Lavender shadow. Okay. It is past midnight. Ah!
Art degree.
Yes!
Trite. Contrived. Mediocre. Milquetoast. Amateurish. Infantile. Cliche and gonorrhea-ridden peon to conformism. I fucked me. Affront to humanity. War crime. Should literally be tried for war crimes. Resolutely shit. Lacking in imagination. Uninformed reimagining of lip-wristed, premature, ill-informed attempt at talentless.
Hello, Dennis. What's up?
Recidivistic shit peddler. Pedantic, listless, savagely boring. Just one repulsive laugh after another.
Wow. What bonuses does it give? -1 hand-eye coordination. Coordination? Hands shake from anger. How shit it all is. Specialization. Passives heal +1 morale. Give 10 XP! Pretty good. I kind of want to do this. It's been brought to your attention that you're an alcoholic and that it's a sickness and it's killing you. You're crawling on your knees through life, your booze-filled belly dragging on the ground, your brain now fuzzy, now in overdrive, your hair sticking together with today's cold sweat and yesterday's vomit. Perhaps they're right. Anything is better than this. Even bone dry reality itself. Maybe you can quit. I kind of want to see what that's like. I've been trying to get homie off the drugs, so. Just here chilling? Thank you for chilling. Not pulling any punches, right? Okay. Check the one he just set up. Okay, and we're good. I don't have to like level up more.
Hello, I'm Gary. Very generous of you to help us out, officer. Yellow man. I mean, officer.
Yo, fuck this guy! The lieutenant raises his eyebrows slightly and takes out his notebook. Yellow man? Interesting. This is something to ask him about after a little probing first. Huh? Ain't no way. There are people who are racist in here. I obviously super sympathize with Kim, so fuck this dude. Told you. This Gary's an asshole.
I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect traps so we can return to civilization.
Not a lover of the great outdoors?
I like nature, just not this bloody coast. It's mostly drunks and degenerates that come here.
Degenerates? This man respects authority too much to see the truth inscribed upon thine own visage. Pretend thou art a paragon of virtue. I am neither of those things, I can assure you. I'm a by-the-books, clean as a whistle officer of the law. I'm not even tempted to touch intoxicants.
I've been tempted on occasion. But someone has to stay strong for Revacol.
Yeah. This dude's stupid. What did he call Revachol? Revacol? His gaze shifts to the pile of soggy logs at his feet. He pronounces, yeah, Revachol with a hard K, unlike other people. What the fuck is wrong with him? Serious question time. This man is no innocent. No one is. You said Revacol? I like to pronounce it the hard way. The old way. The Vespertine way. He nods solemnly. He winks at you, trying to relay some hidden message. Inviting you to mispronounce it too, perhaps? It's odd. It's a secret rite. A very fringe nationalist handshake, probably. Is this your mug? The yellow man mug? My mug? Why would you think that? You said yellow man. That's not something many people go around saying. I kind of want to just antagonize this dude. See, like, it isn't bad by itself, but people using the word degenerate sincerely feels really weird. Yeah. Feels really feels weird. Yeah. Calling to it longingly when you cried yellow man. You look like the kind of guy who might have a collection of mugs like this. Oh, in his colonial mug collection. I can see you recognized it. It's in your eyes. Kind of like this. Seems as if you were calling to it longingly when you cried yellow man. Oh Oh no, that's not... Why would I be calling to a broken mug? Still seems suspicious. Did I mention the mug was found at the scene of a lynching? Okay, I admit it. I threw the mug away in the trash container behind the hostel. I knew this dude. I know I shouldn't have it. I'm very sorry, officer. He pauses. You're not gonna find me, are you? I am! For 250 real, the maximum, bitch! Oh god, 250? How am I gonna pay that? He looks at the slip of yellow copy paper, then gets a hold of himself. Okay, I'll work harder. I'll pay it off, I promise. Ah! This is a considerable expense to him. 1 month's wages, most likely. It's, in a way, admirable how quickly he composes himself after a blow. This man digs authority, even when it's bullying him. And I'll never do it again. I don't know what got into me, really. Work has been stressful lately. Damn Koiko's price dumping us out of competition. What did you do, Gary? Nothing. Just answering some questions, helping out the law. How did you get into the trash container? Make his pockets hurt? For real. I know a guy who works with trash collection services, CS Municipal. He gave me a master key for the trash containers of Martinez? Why would you need to get into everyone's trash? So I can use the Whirling's trash compactor to store my own stuff? He says, bowing shamefully like a fallen knight. Garbage disposal is expensive as hell. The damn Himayans run it like a mob. I'm sorry, okay? I thought I could cut costs. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have disgraced myself. Disgrace? Lieutenant raises his eyebrows and looks up. No need for histrionics, sir. It was, after all, just a trash container. He studies his reaction. Gary doesn't answer. Does he not want to talk to Kim? Gary, did you put the clothes of a murder victim, the man who was hanging behind the whirling in rags, into that trash container? Officer, please. He raises both hands. Let me explain. It's not like that. Do. I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged, and I saw him stripped naked. All the clothes lying around in the yard smelling. People are animals, you know? Yes. What happened? Then I came out to clean up the rags because no one else would. I put them into the Whirling's trash, along with a broken mug. Admittedly, he changes his mind mid-sentence. Okay, I was coming to throw the mug away and, well, I threw the mug there and the clothes too. Right, it was just civic duty, the lieutenant remarks drolly. Hello, Kevin! Afternoon! How are you doing, friend? I saw you messaged me. I'm sorry I have not responded. I went to the movies. I've had a busy day. Let me see what you had said. Reminds. I can do this stuff all on stream. I'm down. Is my answer. Let me know. I don't have typing of the dead overkill. It's on my wish list. I don't think I have it, but I would love to. I type really fast, so I want that game. But I am down to do that. Yes. Exactly. That's exactly what it was. Civic duty. As he shifts uncomfortably, a series of clicks, like the clinking of glass beads against one another as they roll across a hardwood floor. You've heard this sound before, but where? What's that strange sound? What sound? Don't mess with me. I think you know what I'm talking about. I haven't the slightest. There's lots of weird stuff out here in the reeds, though. Insects, trash. Could be the wind shifting some garbage nearby. Every day, the wind shifts the reeds and whatever was left in them. Tambourines and condom wrappers, plastic and glass bottles, the smell of decay. You wouldn't know anything about the victim's missing armor, would you? Armor? No. He changes his mind. I mean, yes, of course, I know he was wearing armor, but I don't know anything about it. An infant could see he's not telling the truth, but he's too scared to admit more wrongdoing. Let's move on for now. I hope I could help your investigation in my small way. He's visibly relieved it's over. Thinking about armor. Does this mean you were in his apartment? Admiring his colonial mug collection? So Gary, you live nearby. I kind of want to do this composure check. Hold on. Okay, let me put some shit on for composure. If I have anything. Composure's a yellow check.
Always a pleasure. I mean, officers.
It's a 42%. Okay, anyways. So, Gary, you live... Hold on. Wait, let me leave. Let me save. Now we'll talk.
Always a pleasure. I mean...
Alright. Gary, you live nearby. This fucking asshole. In an apartment at Martinez? Point in its direction. Sure do, officer. You found your door open lately? In my home, yes. When I was going to... His face turns pale. How did you know? Nothing. I just wanted to ask if your door's been unlocked lately. Now I have. Is this about the union? Did the big man open the door? Don't worry, I didn't go in. So you work for Claire. He realizes what's going on and changes his tone. Officer, please tell him we're good. No. Tell him I'll make it up to him. What have I done? He'll send the muscle after me. The man looks around, whispering, making sure no one hears you talk. As he lowers his tone, he hunches his back. Try not to shit yourself, Gary. It's just an open door. What could it be about? He frets to himself, not taking your advice. I probably talked too loud in the whirling about some theories I had. Whatever it is, I'm done with it. I won't do it again. He looks around nervously. If there's anything I can do to assist you or the union, just ask, okay? I'll try to help if I can. This scared him proper. He's positively melting from fear. Has to prop himself up with a lot of anger to keep it together. The weather vane has turned. The lieutenant remarks with a smirk. He cannot be unturned. He clearly liked his squirming. He may have changed. He may even have changed his mind with the whole door opening operation. Ah, look at that! I scared him with the apartment too. That's exactly what I thought. Okay. Let's do this. Yes. Okay. Shirt looks very uncomfortable on him. Look at the buttons. Barely keeping that thing together. As if something is ready to rip out from underneath. Something worn underneath it? Yes, like a piece of ceramic armor, for example. One that makes a clicking sound when the plates meet each other, resembling pearls or marbles. Stolen from the corpse in the yard near where he lives. Freya was like, swing the fire to the right to burn the vines. Well, I was about to do it. Literally, I know exactly what you're talking about, Justin. That is exactly the issue I had playing God of War. I was trying to figure out what I was looking at, and she was just like backseating me the whole fucking time. I was like, don't do that. Girl, don't do that. I would like to like you. Your design is so cool, but you were so aggravating. I see you're a connoisseur of high-quality combat gear. I knew you'd figure it out, officer. He sighs heavily. I'm sorry I didn't tell you at once. He unbuttons the shirt. I was ashamed of what I did, and I didn't want you to know. You see gleaming white ceramic shine underneath. A thin layer of interlocking plates covers his gaunt torso. We're not detecting falsehood, sire. He's gearing up to admit the truth. This shame is surprisingly sincere. Gary, what's going on? Later, Morale, I've got apologizing to do. No, you've got explaining to do. The lieutenant's tone is icy. Why did you lie to me, Gary? Because I was weak, he says, staring at nothing in particular. I should have told you the moment I saw you, but... The hell, Gary? You in trouble? I'll explain later. He doesn't muster up the strength to yell. Why did you really put those clothes in the trash? Everyone was picking those pieces off him, and I was watching them do it. And they scattered his clothes all over the yard. Everything was smelling. He looks at his feet. So I went there to take out my trash and started cleaning up. All those rags on the ground, him swinging up there, and he swallows. I had a lapse of honor, sir. I thought, he's a foreigner. They all say he wasn't from here. Only the cuirass was left, so I stripped it off him. It was early in the morning. No one saw me. I took it with me. It was a mistake. Had I known it'd give you guys trouble, I wouldn't have... His lip starts quivering. Fuck. We're detecting sincere contrition, sir, sire. He's not trying to flatter anyone. He is racist and xenophobic. I fucking hate this guy. It's okay. The lieutenant jots down something in his notebook. It was a loose end, and you're tying it up now. I'm so fucking sorry I called you Yellow Man, he says silently. Sailite officers commanded the suzerain's navy? Most of them sided with the king when he shakes his head. They were thoroughly conservative men, he realizes suddenly. It's difficult to say what the lieutenant thinks of this historic apology. His face does not belie emotions. You know who killed him? I assume not. Oh, I always thought it was the Union! That's probably why Evrart wanted to threaten him. But I sure as hell won't go around saying that anymore. You have my word. I don't know, and I won't be running my mouth on this subject anymore. Give me that armor. Now. I was gonna joke about her being a smother to Balder, but that's actually what happened. It sure seems like it. He sighs again, hangs his head, and unbuttons his shirt fully. A cuirass that matches the dead man's boots comes into view. Soon, it is in your hands, smelling of his sweat. But so light to hold, like a bag of cotton. Are we done here, Gary? Yes, absolutely. I will never do anything like this again. He looks around, relieved of some burden, his mouth quivered. I won't mess with Mr. Clare either, you have my word. You were surprised to see my colleague, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. I'm sorry for what I said, he replies, then falls silent. Short means sincere in these things. This man is truly sorry for underestimating the honor and military might of the Sailite man. Alright, I'm just gonna... Wait, hold on. Are you a cryptozoologist too? No, I help Morel with research sometimes, and I've learned some things along the way, but I don't usually go in for picnics like this on my own. What does he do then? This feels like a good opportunity to dominate him. What do you do then, if not cryptozoology? Oh, this and that, he grins. Sounds shady. Officer, I would never. I just don't want to bore you with unnecessary detail. I work as a special courier. You know. Urgent deliveries, overnight deliveries, deliveries of out-of-the-way locations. So you deliver things. What kind of things? Oh, I don't know the contents, officer. Part of my job is discretion. He's trying too hard to seem untroubled by your question. The rigidity in his posture gives him away. Deliver drugs? No, that's far too dangerous. Besides, dealing drugs isn't for people like me and you, officer. Do you deliver guns? No, nothing like that. I leave that to companies with hundreds of years of traditions in arms manufacturing. No need for an amateur like me cutting in. Do you deliver letters to the secret mistresses of corporate and government officials? What do I look like? A pansy? Besides, that kind of cavorting goes against the community values that would strengthen our city. You're a simple cop, asking a simple question. You can't beat around the bush much longer. Come on. You've already behaved suspiciously with the trash container business. Stop evading the question. He sighs. Okay, fine. You got me. I'm a special topping pie delivery courier. What? You heard me. I deliver topping pies. It's temporary. I'm looking for another job. Not many jobs for good men out there these days. You said you deliver special topping pies? What makes these topping pies special? They're wheat-free and vegan and huge. He pauses. Why not, Gary? Don't you want to be cool? Do you deliver murder? He's thinking of a way to gain some advantage from his embarrassing situation. That's basically it. He's just a fucking pizza guy. I'm a pie delivery man. How about we change the subject? I'm satisfied. Are you satisfied? Because I am. Damn, if I passed that, I wonder if I would have kept going. Just fucking grilling this dude. Alright, thank you for your cooperation. Wow, so someone's been a little boring? What? While I'll take the boring one. Kim, am I boring? You? He looks at you. I wouldn't worry about that. Let me see. My capo type is regular cop? Sure, why not? I'll take it. Alright, we gotta go look for some, cryptid traps. Picking on that dude was a lot of fun. I gotta say. What's this? Money! What is this? No boat in the boathouse today. Ooh, nose fed and oversized superstar sunglasses. My kind of sunglasses. Is this a trap? Oh, yep. Trap boathouses. There's a trap in the reeds at your feet. Looks like the same one you saw Moral set before. Same mesh, same wiring. Look around. Nothing? Reach for the trap. Locusts are confused. No carnivorous reed phasmid. Okay? Big surprise, the lieutenant grins mirthlessly. Anyway, 1 down, 3 to go. Damn, I was hoping it would be in the first one. No, you weren't. He looks at the sea, then you, laying the trap back down on the ground. A boathouse is shoddily constructed. A strong breeze might blow it over. A muy many? Can I go up here somehow? Oh, I can. Can't see shit. Oh! New skill point. Ancient paint is peeling off the roof of the shaded bench covered in rust. What is this? Perception. Sight. A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked walls, reaching from one corner to the other. Why so many bullet holes? Bullet holes on the plaza, bullet holes in the backyard. Know about the revolution. A row of ghostly shades stand facing the wall. There are many of them, a dozen at least, their heads lowered and eyes blindfolded. It's quiet, no sound, no movement. 10 meters away, other shades are lined up in an orderly manner, automatic rifles primed. A gust of wind blows by. The coats of the firing squad flap slowly in the breeze. A single person stands on the side. It's dark. Very dark. Faint lights flicker at the edge of your vision. It's rare for the order to be carried out at night. A long time has passed since the moment of this fusilating. Rain and brine have since washed all the blood away. Not a trace remains. What is this? The abundance of bullet holes leads to 2 options. Either an inordinate amount of executions were performed here, or they did not use a conscience round, where only one soldier has the loaded rifle. Looks like this was a mass execution. Everyone fully armed. Alright. Comrades. Men of duty. Kim, who is in this execution? At first, the lieutenant doesn't say a word. He just stares at the wall. I don't know, he says finally. I don't know who died here, lined up beside that horrible wall. Could have been any of the parties involved in the revolution. Perhaps the ones executed here were the loyalist conservatives, killed by the communists at the start of the Civil War. Or it could have been the communists, put to death during the last stretch of the conflict by the coalition forces. It could have even been the employees of the failed R&D center down the coast, as their building was taken over by the revolutionaries. Or maybe... You mentioned coalition forces. Could it have been them against the wall? Yeah. Very unlikely the coalition forces were the ones who died here. They were always the last ones against the wall. To be honest, if a coalition member was anyone in this situation, it was the commandant. The superior giving the orders. Alright. Cold sea wind blows away the figures. Very mellow. Sign says, Entree interdite? Old ticker taker booth no longer in operation. People paid money to park here? No one would pay now. This. Damn! There's so much stuff here. I only have like an hour left in the day. Take all. Give me all the plastic bottles so I can get money. The door is not only barred shut, it's inaccessible. What's this? Fallen Peepo... Peepo? What? Peepo? Pippo? Oh my god, it's a hat! It's crazy. It gives me a -1 to my perception though, so I don't want it. Giving me a minus in savoir-faire. That is. I could put on the cuirass! It would -1 empathy me though. What would give me empathy? These, but it would minus my logic. we go. This works for me. This is a really horrible fashion, but it works. Oh, can I not go any further? What is this? Oh. Alcohol. I just found some alcohol. Pip on D's. It had to be sad. Thanks, thank you. That's like this attack that I heard that druids can use in Baldur's Gate 3. Stun Seed. Apparently the enemies read it backward and then they get stunned. Oh, cool. Bell. Thinking about how much time you put into this game, it seems long. It is a pretty long game. I don't know if it tells me my playtime. Yeah, I have no idea. I've been playing this game for like a bit of a while. But I really like it. It's like very unique. I freaking love Kim. I love the dialogue options. The world building is like so fascinating to me. It has like a whole history and everything. Like, there's just so much to it. Crab Jap. Funny. Are you gonna play Baldur's Gate? I would really like to. It does seem like a good game. I don't think there's anything for me at the buoy. I don't have the money for it right now, unfortunately. Remaining windows? Wait, what? Is he fucking joking? Okay. The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have been like this for 40 years. Try to see inside. Dripping water falls from a high place. All you can see is the shadow of a collapsing staircase. There's rust and corrosion on the bars. They're foaming with it, and a small layer of white salt from the sea. Lieutenant, can you make out what's inside? Point at the window. No! He shakes his head. The windows rattle in their frames. I wouldn't even try. You know? He takes his glasses off. I had a partner once. They called him Eyes because he had to show me things. It's that bad. This partner of his, Eyes, things didn't end well. It saddens him to say his name. Don't even ask. He wouldn't answer. Maybe some other small talk? Oh. You still shoot them? Well, enough, actually. It's odd how that works. I'm no sharpshooter, but I passed my shooting courses 7 out of 10. Does anyone play Baldur's Gate? I do want to check it out. I do hear that it's, like, fun. It seems so. I want to try it at some point, too, for sure. Story-driven and lore is fun. Oh, yeah. We're gonna take it. It's fucking filthy. I wonder if we can clean it. You said the trap is like up by Land's End. The nice thing is that even though I have like an hour left in the day, I think Land's End is up here. Time doesn't pass unless I'm talking to people, so I don't think I have to worry about anything for now. Behind a sand dune? Oh, here. What the fuck? Grounds. Reach for trap. Nothing. Empty as all of them. One more of these and we're done. Getting tired? No, I'm fine. I didn't mean to complain. It's just he's short-winded. Sense there. Okay. We are running around. Interact. Streaked with seagull shit! Can't even tell what brand it is. How did this jacket get disgusting? Think about it. Gross. Ew. Lick hands. This is a disaster! No more interacting with that. Terrible. Okay. Now we gotta go to the canal. But if we... What the fuck is that sound? Something hit that would indicate a sniper? Oh. And then whirling in rags. Look over. Comms tower. Campfire. Okay. Finish thought. Okay. Thought. For the shot. This is Land's End. We've checked it for bullet traces. We also need to check the boardwalk? Fuck, we're in the boardwalk. I assume like there somewhere. I can also check that tomorrow, but I am here. I guess I could figure out where in the boardwalk. I was gonna port us back. Because Kim was out of breath, but what's this? Oh shit! How did I miss this? Where am I? Oh, I went a different path, that's why. That is closed for sure. Okay. Can we get up the boardwalk? Okay, hold on. Do I have like a map? Postcard. I didn't realize I could sort it. So I'm gonna put all the postcards there. Photo of a happy couple, fuel canister, Lieutenant's handkerchief, my dice. Pen. No, we're going to gap. All these people. I'm here at the church. I can travel to the fisherman shacks. Okay, I'm close enough, but... I don't know exactly where at the boardwalk I need to be checking for the shot. I don't think it's like up. I don't know. It could be from up here. It could be a little further down, but... Can I go up here? Can I go that way? The body's gone. Stop messing with the conveyor and hold on to something. The wind is so strong. Okay. Oops. why the sound cuts out like that. We looked at this? Oh, the Feld mural. Oh yeah, this is where I saw the dudes. Can't go that way. The bridge that leads to the other side of the boardwalk over here. Maybe it was down here that I'm supposed to look for the shop location. I can't even. I don't know. There's no way for me to see it. I wonder if there's a way for me to like look it up. Let me see. Hello. Joseph, what's up? Sorry, I was looking something up because I wanted to see if there was a way that I could do something. But I guess not. What is up? Nope, I'm like at the church. Welcome back, GD. This close enough to the church? Yes. Let me see if I can drop him off. Hi, hello. Damn, it's late. One in the morning. Let me see if I can put him to bed.
Yes?
Nothing. Oh my god! I like glitched into his room! Crazy. It's locked for me. Okay, if I go into the other room, will it leave him? Go outside. Full autosave. Okay. Good night, Kim. Yes. Enter shack. But you're binging Wano arc again, and it's so good to watch. I need to reread Wano from the beginning. Okay, let me check something. Oh, I do need to check one of the traps. They mostly got everything good so far in the anime, but up to you to binge? I would not binge the anime because it would take much longer than if I were to read it. I wonder how far they've gotten in colorizing One Piece, though. Yes, church. Travel here. Travel here. So that. Oh, I can sit on that bench, I think, to go through time. By the waterlock, I think they said they set another trap. Completely forgot about checking that one before sending Kim away. There it is. Look around. Reach for the trap. Look closer. No locusts. No phasmid. Look closer. Bizarre. Strange. Alright. I'll talk to them in the morning. It's almost colorized into the big fight. Wano? They've caught up a fuck ton, but it's also been like 5 years. That's crazy. It's been like 5 years since I read One Piece or something, so. I guess I will save. Inspect the traps. Return to Morel. Nightclub. Freaking hardcore. Okay, we have to go to the smoker tomorrow. We have to talk to Acel. I have to talk to Avrart. Wait. Hold on. Did I not art the wall? I thought I did. Hold on. Hold on. That's crazy. I'll have to check it out then. I didn't realize they'd colorize that far. I am behind on the times. So it's so easy to binge One Piece with all of that. Wow. Let's save. I like this. There we go. Task complete. And then I have to talk. I did not talk to Titus today, but I was planning to. The fights up to the main animated are chef's kiss. I need to catch up. I really like the designs so much on Wano. I was like contemplating doing some One Piece cosplays. I did already technically do like a cost test of short-haired and long-haired Nami, I think, of Nico Robin. Fisherman Shacks. Alright, now we can go to bed. Go to sleep. Across the room, the heating system hums its soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and the sheets warm. It only takes you moments for the world to fall away.
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street.
What happens when you don't sleep in this game? I think they force you to sleep at 2 p.m. Yamato cosplay? Whenever I meet Yamato, maybe.
Recorded in you forever on Faraday.
No, you're spinning tapes at the discotheque. The great unceasing disco of the mind. The flash, the bang, the endless learning experience. On and on it goes. For untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising, rising. Above the dark curvature. The great wingspan of sleep. Studded with stars.
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time, the last time, the smoke in her mouth, the plotted flowers, the faces turning, changing.
It's the world, Harry boy, and you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now. You can never forget this shit.
All stuck on loop. Whirling, spitting out words and images.
You're hungry for pizza? Enjoy your pizza, Joseph. Thank you for stopping by.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister. A ceaseless agent, picking up litter and old newspapers, collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless keepsakes.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
Is it like Persona 5 when the cat passes you go to bed? I don't think so. Necessarily.
Are you sure? You could be closing the door on a brilliant and special future for yourself.
Oh boy. I feel like I have to make a decision here, so I'm cross-checking something. This is going on in the MC's head. It's like while he's asleep. I'm double checking something. feel like this impacts things. So I feel like
I knew you couldn't resist, so now you're gonna change the world. But how?
what does each of them mean? So does the main character have a DID of some sorts, or is this something different? It's just kind of like how his brain sees things happening. Yeah. There's a guide that I'm looking at, and the option that the guide recommends isn't one of the options I have. So I was just checking to see. But I think I can just...
There he goes again. He's a real political animal, our Harry. He still doesn't see that it's the world changing around him.
Move on to day 4.
He's got no idea what he's in for.
'Cause only love can break your heart. Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
That is not many hours. You can do it. It's nothing. Do it for the city. Go. Do it for the wind. Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world one conversation at a time. Excuse me. Good, you're up. Listen, there's something that's been bothering you for a few days now. What is it? It's a suspicion, or a feeling really, that things are not quite in hand around here. An earth-shattering deduction from your psyche. What will those guys come up with next? Thanks, guys. Everyday things seem to spin more and more wildly out of control. The center isn't holding, and despite your effort to moderate and contain these energies, things only seem to be getting worse. Wait, I thought things were going pretty well. Let's get right to it. What needs to be done? Gotta find out who bears la responsabilité. What exactly is la responsabilité? The most awesome, terrible thing. It is a human nature to crave la responsabilité and deny it. That's why it must be distributed across many different organizations, agencies, offices, and portfolios. I thought I was assigning responsibility for the murder. Harry, you're thinking about this too narrowly. La responsabilité isn't concerned with trivial questions like who killed who. It's about the real issues. The human welfare index, the price of staple goods, the transition to real democracy. Alright, give it to me. I'll accept responsibility. Whoa! This isn't some kind of dictatorship. You can't simply seize la responsabilité for yourself. It must be given by a legitimate authority. Like a committee. Who should sit on this committee? Only the most even-keeled minds in Martinaise. Your half-brother, the lieutenant, is a natural place to start. Together you'll be able to discover who has la responsabilité in Revachol. And if necessary, you'll have the wisdom and expertise to assign it among yourselves. I see. Together, you'll be able to discover the responsibility and Revachol, and if necessary, you'll have the wisdom and expertise to assign it among yourselves. What happens when we've assigned it? Collect it in a report? Okay. I guess I'll accept it. Oh, it's a mirror. That's a shaving kit? Alright. Kim! Good morning! Whoa, we do not
Yes?
need to stand in here. Oh my god, Kim! We need to talk about responsibility! I'm glad to hear, Detective. I was wondering when we get to this very subject. What do you mean? If you ask me, it's high time for you to set aside these frivolous side tasks and focus 100% of your energies on the case before us. Oh no, Kim, that's not what I meant. I was talking about, like, la responsibility, the kind that gets assigned. Why are you pronouncing it like you're a coalition bureaucrat? You know what? Forget it. What specifically are you trying to assign responsibility for? This whole situation. Ah, now I understand. Next, I suppose you're going to tell me you're going to need to form a committee to assign this responsibility? How did you know? Simple, because more lantern types love to form committees. In any event, I am just a humble law official. I may work under the Moral Lanterns umbrella, but I'm certainly not qualified to serve on any committee. If you're serious about this, you might want to keep eyes out for any coalition officials we might happen to run across. Is there anything else? Oh my god. Sorry, Kim. Alright. So. We need to talk to Morel. And we need to talk to Evrart. And we need to talk to Titus. So, actually, let's go here. Oh, but first! God, I have so much real. Let's freaking go here. Insert bottles. One bottle, 10 cents? How much money did I make? I assume I have no more of the bottles. Did I get a whole dollar? I assume so. What's this? Oh, the knick-knack stand. A raincoat? It gives me endurance. I might as well buy the raincoat. Health? 3 health? Okay, some of those are fed. I thought they were $1, but they're only 90. Hypnogamma. Don't need any magnesium. Okay. Polo shirt. Endurance. I didn't realize it told me. You guys probably can't see them. They give me explanations why certain things are the way they are. +1 drama. Clinically insane. What gives me more health? Physical instruments. Probably good. Okay. Hello, Porter. Thanks. I guess we go around this way. Let's go talk to Evrart, I guess, because we're already up here. I meant to talk to him yesterday. Jansen? raining? Dude's still there. Okay.
Mr. Dubois, every worker, member of the board. How can
Whoa.
I help you today?
I opened the door you asked me. Can we discuss the murder now? There we go. I'm very glad to hear that, Harry, he says with a smile. One question, you didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you? He's trying to figure out if you're lying. There's no way to sway this man in any direction. He is unsuggestible and unswayable. Just tell the truth. I may have gone inside. I did go inside. Weasel had the flag of Old Revachol on his wall. Exactly the kind of fascist memorabilia I was expecting. He shakes his head. Weasel probably prays to it every night for the downfall of the Union. That's your jam? Friday Night is a good song. He was testing you and you succeeded. Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. He pretends to roll up his sleeves. Real police work is going to start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is going to be good. I've heard about a connection between the lynching and the strike. I'd like to hear what you know about it. But now, I'm sure you figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys, Wild Pines, such to scare us. Excuse me, another violent measure of the top hats against us flat caps. I'm listening. Harry, the strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut down the strike by sending in armed mercenaries. Why does homie smile like that? Yeah. He's not really a homie. I don't like him. You mean our victim? He nods gravely. A security contractor. Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they sent hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire. I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisud, Semenine, Saramiriza, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do was kill the village elephant. I think I've heard enough. No, you haven't, Harry. He waves at you with a jolly smile. I haven't told you anything about the crime yet. Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxuries of staying in my container. You see, if I need to go somewhere, they just move my container. He laughs. Go on. About my fun container? He chuckles. It's a hoot, Harry. Who knows? Maybe you'll be in here the next time they move it. It will be very fun, I promise. But enough about me and my container. His face turns serious. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal. Getting drunk, violent, a little rapey, he shakes his head. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out in trees. By negotiator, you mean Joyce? Yeah, this dude sucks. Harry, he says, ignoring the lieutenant, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We've got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, he raises his finger, we push to kill. Who did the pushing? There's a militant wing inside the Union, a group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly. The Hardy Boys? Sounds a bit like organized crime. They're like you guys. He nods to you and the lieutenant. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow. Again, that sounds like organized crime. These idealists killed our victim? One day, Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, I knew it, comes up to me and says, Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land. He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. It sounded to me like they killed him. He chuckles. I gave him 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation. Are you worried we might arrest him for this? Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Marnea's boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. He chuckles. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them. Uncertainly belies his boasting. In the end, though, he believes it. Or at least, he wants to believe. So he doesn't want to counter with a narrative that exonerates the Union. But why? There was a bullet in the hanged man's head. So they shot him? He sounds pleasantly surprised. He was shot in the head before he was hanged. How odd. The man shrugs. I don't know what to say, Lieutenant. They told me they hanged him. The hanged man is what I saw when I took a look into that yard. It's impossible to say if he's telling the truth, sire. What I do know is the case is in safe hands. If anyone can get to the bottom of this shot and hanged man, it's my 2 little policemen. Godspeed, policemen. How do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company? How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. He slams his fist on the desk. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I would be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates. Do you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor? You said it. Hell. The fist slams on the desk again. One of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes. The name of the company is Cornell this time. It might have been Sediment before. Another question. Absolutely, Harry. Absolutely. Sock it to me. You mentioned a lawyer girl? Oh, Liz is a bright one. He grins broadly. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy, but hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal. Tell me about Titus Hardy and his crew. Oh, they're simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. He starts laughing. Interesting to know about that. Gotta love his initiative. Interesting. Who's second in command? They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Marnays and Revachol in mind. Work with them? Hell, interview them, but don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets. That's him allowing the police to ask his men questions. Everard, I met these Hardys. Can you ask them to cooperate with me? But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk. You can now go and tell Titus about this, see what he has to say. Also, Harry, here's 5 real. What? Why are you giving it to me? I'm not giving you anything, I'm just holding out 5 real. Needless to say, this is another move. Don't take it. I don't need it. I only wanted you to help me with the Hardy Boys. Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out here. He pockets the bill. But I'm willing to share information. Is there anything else? That's fucking it, dude. He bribed me once! I don't need money anymore. I have lots of money. Good talk. Was it a good talk? He leans back, suddenly worried. I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really wanted to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Marnays. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. Great sadness comes over him. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet? Yes, Harry, it's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. He says, slowly shaking his head. I want to, but I just can't. Man of the left? So you have to be a social democrat? He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats. What? Why? What? Social democrats? This dude's crazy. Let me see. Okay. I'll just tell him. Ooh, I healed my morale. What does your heart tell you about your lost gun, Harry? Does it tell you to forget about it, or do you think it wants to be found? He picks something from his teeth. I think it's lonely and cold. I think it wants to be found, and I have a proposal for you. And what would this entail? Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper. He pulls out an envelope, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta. Kim, what do you think of this? I guess. I feel like I'll ask. It depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful. He studies over art, but he thinks it's your call. As I said, it weighs on me heavily. He bows his head in shame, then looks up and smiles. But once we get to really talking, well, I'm gonna hand you the keys to Martinez, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing. Saying it as little as possible, as vaguely as he can, deliberately omitting things. What are the signatures for? Hi, Amy! Oh my gosh! Thanks so much for subscribing with your Prime! I appreciate you. Thank you. Hello! How are you? How's your weekend? Welcome in. What are the signatures for? Oh. Glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth center in Martinez. He grins broadly. It will be righteous. We're going to get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates. The name of this little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get the submission off the ground. You mean the fishing village? Yes, the little cul-de-sac on the coast where all the men have drowned. And either the sea or the bottle, a gloomy place, doesn't have that Union attitude. Good, you're super busy this month, but it's a good busy. That's good. Good busy is the optimal busy, not bad busy. Do you have anything fun or exciting happening soon? I've been good. Also very busy. I don't know if I'd say it's necessarily good or bad busy. I'm just always busy, and I would like to be not busy and chill for a little while. But it is what it is. Hopefully things will calm down soon. Ooh, Disneyland! That is super exciting. Have fun! I last went to Disneyland, like February last year. It was a good time. Yeah! Take lots of pictures. Enjoy Star Wars Land. Star Wars Land's pretty lit. You're already pretty deep into this. What's a little more? No one can see you here in Martinez. What will happen to the current occupants? They're just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings, right next to a fancy new youth center designed by the best architects from Stella Marie. Are you absolutely sure the tenants won't be thrown out in the street? Are you 100% sure no one's gonna end up homeless? Am I? The big man shakes his head in disbelief. Harry, these people, Martinez is the most important thing in my life. I would never let anything bad happen to them. Oh boy. You guys are going back in October too? Nice. How was the con I went to? The last con that I went to was Fan Expo Philadelphia, and it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot. I went with like my close friends here, basically my family here. And it was a good time. I enjoyed it. It was nice being back on the con scene. I wish I could have gone more, but it was also fine going for 1 day. It was fun looking at everything. I wish I could have looked around the artists alley a little bit more, but that's okay. I need to slowly work on being a little more active on the East Coast cosplay scene, but we shall see. But yeah, good times. I don't know if I'm going to another convention this year or not. Are you still in California? I'm going to be visiting California in October. You are? Okay. I don't remember if you're NorCal or SoCal, but I'm gonna be in SoCal also in October, so. Not for very long, only for a couple of days, 5 days. But I will be visiting. Oh, you're NorCal? That's okay. I will be in NorCal for the holidays. Which will be November, I'm sure. So, there's always that. It would be nice to catch up and hang out IRL. Yay! Okay. We'll figure something out. Yeah! I don't know how long I will be there, but I hope to see, peoples while I'm visiting family. Will be fun! Youth center, not just the harbor. He means it. Okay. I guess signatures. Isabel Sadie. I know Lillian Carter. That's the one that Harry was like super crushing on. Get the signatures. Leave. What's this? Authority. Honorable one, you've accumulated a substantial amount of honor points in your life. You're a man most virtuous. There were honor points? Of course there were honor points. Did you think no one was paying attention to all your honorable deeds, honorable one? Try my best, as the most many of us can do. Oh, the modesty. Another 10 honor points. Oh my god. Fast track to becoming one of the rarest, most revered of all police officers, an honor cop? And my honors my life. Your deeds have spoken for you, honorable one, but to fully drape oneself in an eternal cloak of honor, a ritual must be completed, a rite of honor. Oh my god, okay. Bring the thumb of your right hand, your sword hand, to your rectum and stick it there to form the Arch of Honors. I could stick my thumb in my ass this fucking game. Honor fallen. Crazy. This is not a fishing rod, is it? It's... I wonder what would have happened if I just did that. Spicy? You heard thumb, stick, and ass? My character contemplated shoving a thumb up his ass. I don't really know why. He was thinking about how honorable he was and that he would be the most honorable if he just shoved his thumb up there. I was like, no, Harry, we're not going to do that. Oh. Put the zoning plan. Ominous or cool architectural choice? My money's on cool. Cubic pyrite. Kim, what do you think of this? Looks fine. I like the print size. It's not the perfect solution. How else are we gonna build something? There's no loophole. The simple truth is the current residents are gonna lose their street access from the construction noises. Ramifications, a month to a year. Once the construction starts, it'll probably take a few months, a year maybe, for even the most stubborn occupants to get tired of living like this. Do something about it. Aurora probably has eyes on us. We could try to get other people to sign this instead of those lifted. Or you could forge their signatures. Okay. Aurora's people could be watching you here? Okay. We'll have to forge this somewhere private. Not outside his container. Whatever floats is but I suppose no judgment, no kink shaming! You guys are so funny. I'm not gonna do it right in front of his office at the... I was like right in front of him, so I was like, there's no way. But, you know, I don't think the game is gonna give me another, like, opportunity to stick my thumb in my ass, so it's just not happening. This game. Just gotta make sure things are good. I don't want to do it because Kim's gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing? Pretty sure the game is also just... Does the guide say anything about it? Nope. Okay. What's my current... Do. I wonder if I can talk to Titus to make him give up Ruby's location. I think that's like the next thing that I have on my list. Right? Well... Oh, I have to talk to them about the traps, too. Let's talk to some people real quick. God, there's so many people here.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
I'm just doing my job, ma'am.
I want to give you a
Oh.
small token of my gratitude. It's a tie, Mexican origin. The pin is an antique, quite special.
Fancy with thin ribbon held together by a silver bird skull. The little silver knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's the shape of an avian skull with 8 eyes. You can ask her about this when you get time. It's probably cryptid, but the phasmid is more important. You never told me you've seen a phasmid. Okay. A child? Okay. 5.5 in Betancourt in the suburbs. She just started forming memories, real memories. One of the reeds moved, stood up and looked at me, unfolded like an antique toy. Reached to my arm and touched it. Like a stalk of reed, it moved. 20 seconds, it went into the reeds. Did you follow it? I tried, but it was only a child. I couldn't see it. Then what? I ran back home to my grandmother and asked if reeds could walk. For years, it was a story I told at parties. Met Morel, we went on a date. She tells me the story. It's the most detailed report of the Elysium phasmid I've ever heard. The sound, she told me it hissed. So that's how they met. This is beyond significant for them. Damn! It did, yes, like reeds in a gust of wind. We moved the colors as some of its limbs were white like marble. It matched perfectly what I've known from other accounts. It was amazing. Ha! More for Lena, I might have given up hope years ago. It's not exaggerated to say she restored my faith in my profession. Aww. Dates? Limbs? Big? Maybe imagined it? Could have made it up or imagined it. And what do you think of this? I thought it was a wonderful story, ma'am. But I don't believe it. Thank you for sharing this with me. Huh. Alright. Well, dude.
I couldn't possibly shower thanks on you as enthusiastically as my wife has, but I am grateful for your assistance, officer.
What's up, GD? He's itching for news. So I checked all the traps. Good, okay. And one of them was empty. Completely empty? Yes, there was nothing in the trap. No locusts, no phasmid. No locusts, but no phasmid either. That's not ideal, but he rubs his chin. The old woman's face lights up. It just means the Elysium phasmid is even more clever than we thought. She's engaging in a well-known deception called motivated reasoning. You should correct them. Of course, the detective whispers to himself, more clever. You're dealing with a subject near and dear to their hearts. It might behoove you to tread lightly. Yes, the Phantasmodea picked off the locusts and escaped. This is good news. They will have to reconsider the design of the traps, make them more secure. Its companion sighs. Another trip to the reeds. Are you sure you've exhausted all the alternative explanations? Of course we have. Obligation to rule out other hypotheses? Oh boy. Does it feel like closure? What really happened? Foul play? Theft? Thank you, it's an honor. Return to our main investigation. Develop an alternative theory? Sure. Considering the way the empty trap is stirred as though shaken, a young person? Kuno might have stolen the locusts? I'll talk to the little gremlin and see if anything comes up. Okay. After this is your, last chance to talk to Gary. Alright. And check if Suzerain team will follow this through. The first man to break formation is always a blow to leadership. This is bigger than he lets on. Did you know Gary was hiding the armor? Hell no, I'm still cross with him. It's not like him. Nice. Everyone hates you, Gary.
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law.
This freaking guy. Saw a few messages and wondering what I read. You know, stuff.
I mean, officers.
I have nothing to say to him. Okay. When you point at your mouth, I have no clue what you mean. I'm not hungry. I'm fine. But thank you. Oh, it's a 9! Could probably eat in like a little bit. Also, screw you, Gary. I feel that. Okay, I'm gonna save here and I'm gonna see if I can talk to Hardy.
It's you again. What is it?
Are you gonna heat up the pizza?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll eat when you heat it up. Okay. I talked to Claudia, now I need to talk to Ruby. Why? She's a real leader. He's the next link in the chain. She's a real leader. Ruby's missing if you hide from the police. That's nothing, you don't have a sound theory. Whoa. This is insane. I think we'll keep sticking around Titus. You may be surprised at how quickly theory presents itself if you keep looking. Logic impossible, but I have a high... Present a solid theory about why Ruby could have done it. +1, found key in union box. +1, saw the winch outside. +1, reconstructed the murder scene. Found antique rifle. Classy gave motive. Secret roof found. Ruby's a drug trader established. Holy balls. Sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex. The hostel cafeteria is lit by its eerie blaze. Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion all channeled into a single thought. Why are you so sure Ruby did it off him? Because she was here all night with us. He's cobbling together shit so he can put her away. It's Cop 101. She was here all night? The lieutenant ignores the tattooed man. 11:30 to 12:15. She was here during all that time. Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there. He points to the karaoke stage. Hi, Ash. Thank you for lurking. Good to see you. She didn't go to the toilet. She didn't go to the bar. She didn't go out for fresh air for one smoke. She didn't go to the toilet? No. That's a lie. You know that's not the case. Alright, she took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe you went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry. He points to the intersection. We're not getting into what that operation is again, cop. That's probably for the best. Don't break your stride now. And just because she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot him. He taps on his temple. I've been through this. It's not plausible. Thank you, Ash. Same for you. I hope you're having a lovely weekend so far. Alright. We're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for some time during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on the roof. There's a secret route in the kitchen that leads straight to the roof. How? He looks sincerely curious. Through what looks like an abandoned pinball workshop. People say there was a pinball arcade here and some time before the hostel. What was it called, Theo? East Delta Pinball Arcade. The old man coughs. Weird place. Went bankrupt. Okay, but the man looks around. How'd she get up? There's no room for a staircase in this building, or an elevator for that matter. The elevator is outside the building. It's an old dumbwaiter, used for moving pinball machines up and down from the workshop. Good one, Kim. From there, a door leads straight to the roof. You can just step outside. Ruby could have gone up, shot him, come down, all under 7 minutes. Quite the theory. He turns to Eugene. We need to have a look at that secret passage, boys. I'm on it, boss. Right when the lock clears, me and Angus are going up there. It's a dumbwaiter, not an industrial lift. How about I go instead of... Shush now. He turns to you. Got something else to back this route up, or is that it? Also found guess what? Remember that key I found here? Point at the window. I don't like guessing, cop. No one does. It opens the steel door in the kitchen, the one that leads upstairs to the roof. This key. He looks at the hawthorn bush outside the window. Was right here with you all the time. You didn't find it, but Ruby did. That's how she got up there. Quit jumping to conclusions, Theo. He turns to the old man. You took that key. Did it look like it was recently put there? The ribbon was old, faded. It had been there for 20 years at least. She was just put it back there when she was done. Why? That doesn't make sense. It's damn interesting, but it doesn't fit well, you know it. It doesn't fit well, but it fits, and he knows it. Also, it has to be said, this man would make a good RCM sergeant, or even a lieutenant. Just don't let him anywhere near women. I also found footprints. Footprints. He takes a sip of his beer. Recent? Tracks are recent, but not worn down on the right foot like Ruby's. It's best to omit that. This pisky little polemic for now. Too confusing. Recent. Not a week or two. That close, huh? How fortunate. I'll take a thorough look at those prints myself before I believe that cop. He thinks for a moment the nods and said, good news is I'm still listening. Pinball machine? Making an observation. The winch? Part of the elevator? It is. Okay, architectural mystery. He knows there's something. Sorry to say you knew more about Ruby than he does yet. You do agree the shot came from the roof. Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausia's window from any surrounding buildings, not from what I know about Marnay's. Maybe from the coast. Close up. 72% chance the bullet came from the roof. Definitely a lie. The truth is not credible. Your guys in the lab? Or ballistics lab? Alright, wouldn't hurt to have one of those. What else have you got? A poster on the roof. Have we established firmly? Firmly doesn't go well as could have. That's what we've established. But a root, he forms a gun with his hand, does not put that bullet in his head. A gun does that. Ruby doesn't carry one. Phase 2, murder weapon! Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt in the shape of a gun. Don't contradict yourself. If it doesn't sound like Ruby did it, maybe keep it to yourself. Analyze the bullet that killed him. It was jacketed. Breech loading rifle, military grade. Oh shit. Wait, did he say you don't have big guns? Not even militia monkeys have those. Just because it's rare doesn't mean you can't get it. This. Cellar under the bookshop that had it. Dump those for good. Breech loader. Climbing together. Fill in the bullet. Okay. Bitch is jacketed. Okay. Goddamn. It's not proof but a possible murder weapon close to her. Too damn close. You have been thorough. I'll give you that. Drugs. Okay. Doubt. Okay. You say I'd prove, just we need to find her. Curious. Okay, not seriously considering her. Phase 3 motive, the last component. Okay, the big one. Okay, don't piss him off. That never works. Oh boy. Okay. Who's my primary suspect up to this point? Currently, Danny, we are convincing Titus that it could be Ruby. Ruby's the only person I know that could possibly do it, unless there's a third person we don't know about. So. Clausia told me some pretty interesting things about Ruby. Yeah, like what? Apparently she had a thing for Clausia. A thing? Dominoes are falling. It's all beginning to make sense. Yeah, but they're both girls. Girls like girls too, Angus, the lieutenant explains. Sometimes. This is one of those times. She liked Clausia. No need to be homophobic. No need to insult them. What Kim said. Fuck you. Wow. First he says she murdered him. Okay. Come on, Glenn. She likes Monica's tears more than you do. Everyone knows which way the wind blows there. I did. I knew it. That's why she didn't fuck me. Okay. She didn't fuck you because you're 40 and you still live with your mom, Dennis. Light laughter sounds off in the room. It feels nervous. Clausia said she made advances on her and she thwarted them. Ruby then threatened her and told her to end her relationship with the deceased. This is some sordid shit. The big man rubs his chin. It's also the kind of garbage our Miss Aranya puts out to cover her own ass. Sort of, but he doesn't have to know that. She just told us Ruby made her scared and she spilled the beans. That Ruby, oh boy. Don't be slandering people. Now I start thinking about it. I don't know why I didn't see it earlier. And that's okay. Bring your own personal shit into our outfit. If that's the case, then it's not right. Not the case. If that's the case, it's not right. Not the case, right? Okay. Not why did she kill him, it's why did she organize the cover-up? So, you have a theory about that too? She could have been covering up for herself. Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging? You went along, but she suggested it. Little man squints, eyes beady. She had like a fully formed plan and shit, right when she came back downstairs. They're all starting to doubt now. Really, Shanks? Flossie wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd been first. Time for a logic demonstration? Eugene, let's assume you killed him. He scoffs. Think, you kill him, get up there, shoot him, get down? Would you prefer to go on trial with your friends as part of a lynch mob or alone for committing murder? The man is silent. If she used this to cover her own shit up, well, that's a serious violation of the Hardy Code, boss. Which is why she didn't. This is stupid, Titus. Why are more of you defending her? Glenn, Titus looks grim. I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit. Ooh, so he didn't roll her out completely and she skipped town? This is good. Titus? Oh, when Flossie came downstairs, Ruby appeared to know something that was wrong. That's just Ruby. That's her whole thing. Female intuition. Or she knew what happened because she killed him. Okay. Trail's not painless. Every doubt of it hurts. Okay, Titus, you have to see it. Things don't add up. We need to talk to her. Theo nods. This is the only opinion he cares for. Yeah, I see it. He puts his beer down. There's one more thing I've been wondering about ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions if you want. I don't know. He smiles a peculiar smile. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Wanna know why? Why? She was afraid I would tell you. He looks you straight in the eye. Maybe she was right. By now I probably would. She knew there's evidence on her and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior. Why fleeing is always incriminatory. Perhaps. He looks out of the window again. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy though. She made sure of that. Alright. When did she leave? Friday afternoon when you first arrived. I got word the RCM was in town and she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation. What was she scared of? I told you. You? RCM? No, you! As in the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes. And a hole in the heart. That's a first. A hole in his heart. That first. I have no idea why I should be scared. I'm just a normal cop with regular thoughts in his head. Sure, normal, he says without smiling. You know, when I first saw you limp in here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply, but he measures you up. Now I'm not so sure. What did Ruby tell you about me? She said you have funny taste in clothes and you won't stop. Won't stop? Until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener? That you play suspects against each other? Open them up like cans? That's nuts. Fucking hell. The tattooed man shakes his head. Titus, did he just open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. He nods. Now, we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives. I'm having a go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you? Not an actual question. Silence. He nods. Is that true, Kim? Am I a can opener? Anything else? Anything? Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This cop, Titus, this cop. But she was too scared. Do you have any clues on where Ruby went? She's not far. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot. Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her. Yeah, Al. He gives a sharp look. And we won't either. She's not really the man stares into his beer. Hardy candidate anymore, is she? She's not, Glenn. Have you looked for her? A little on the coast. Where have you looked for her more precisely? More precisely? On the coast, past the waterlock. He nods southwest. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there. Can you tell me where on the coast I should start looking? Sure, there's some shit houses there. A cinder block town. The fisherfolk there refuse to unionize, so that's one place we haven't looked. Okay. Shack, they have junkies. Okay. We'll start there. What does Ruby look like? boyish, hair's red, dyed. She looks like Loriman. You know what she's doing with the Uland frequencies? No idea. Building a pale emitter? What? We're talking about radio equipment. She says she's doing Uland frequencies and a pale something. I don't know anymore. This guy barely understands what he's talking about. There you have it, pale something. Feels like you'll get to know soon enough. Not much, but it'll do. Go. It'll have to. He puts his hand out. I'll shake it. His grin is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite. Huh. Not just granite. It's highly packed RCM sergeant material. You should be a cop, Titus. How are you gonna get it through your dumb head? He scoffs. I already am. I just wasn't sure you were. And he still isn't. People aren't afraid of good cops in the way Ruby was afraid of you. Damn, he thinks. Then turns back to his men. That's crazy. People aren't afraid of good cops in the way Ruby was afraid of you. It's crazy to be playing Harry, I have to say. I also have 4 freaking points to like level up. 8-eyed Terratorn. Hi. Inland Empire octuple vision +1 volition. Cryptid's protection. I just have extra drama. I wonder if I should wear it. Ask Kuno. Ask about Ruby. Smoker. Alright. Lit. Alright, let's go talk to Kuno. I think you have a pretty hot suspect right now, don't you? That Ruby of yours? Yeah, and? Notice how it came together without casting too much suspicion on Clausia. It was nice and Ruby-centric in the end. What do you mean? Anything strike you a bit off about this mishmash? Bullet didn't have to come from the roof. Could have come from anywhere. Suddenly you're so certain the bullet was jacketed. Rather rare. The bullet was an antique. Footprints in the pinball workshop. No one mentioned hearing the shot. Even Hardy and his boys didn't mention neither did you. Finishing thought. Finish it and go on. Theory was solid, he's just jealous. I think we need to go talk to Clausia again. Oh boy. This is where I started off with my motor carriage before sinking it into the sea. No wonder the cafeteria manager seemed frustrated when he's giving us directions to the yard. Well, he should provide us with a very convenient access point to the crime scene. True. There's Clausia. Kuno, what are you doing here?
Kuno saw you wield that can. Sweet graffito action, pig. Kuno likes that delinquent shit.
Papa's bad to the bone, Kuno. Rotten to the core.
Kuno's part is. You're just shit at life. Now what's your case with Kuno?
Locust? Doesn't give a fuck about bugs. He knows locusts are bugs. Lame prison. What's this about? Deny everything you need to lawyer up? Wow. Your shack? Crime scene? Okay, I guess let's go check out his fucking shack again. Hello, Fu! It was a very enjoyable movie. It was very fun. It's crawling with locusts! Hisses and chirps of locusts fill the air. Great. Well, detective, it appears you solved the case of the locusts for the missing locust case, which is a sub-case of the imaginary insect case, so at least that's going well. Stop being so sarcastic, Kim. Oh, we're not being sarcastic at all. We're making real progress here. When someone's saying they're not sarcastic, maybe it's a good sign they're being very sarcastic. You think the insulin and Phasmid is nearby? If anything, the presence of Locust points to the opposite. The Phasma did not take the bait. It was Kuno, the Phasma doesn't exist. But what do I know? I'll let you handle the Kuno side of things. You're doing just fine. LMAO. The TMNT movie had like so much like kid lingo. It was like definitely made for the TikTokers. The young kid generation. But it was a very enjoyable movie. I know you took the locust from the traps the cryptozoologist set up. Yeah, Kuno took the bugs, so what? Why steal locusts? They're not pests. They're not pets. Okay. Locust City, Night City, City of Rage. City of Rage sounds like a cool place. An artist? I'm an artist now. Did he just say I? Kuno usually calls himself... Kuno usually calls Kuno Kuno. He said I? Okay. He tears at the buttons of his shirt trying to rip them open. Oh my god. Ooh. Take control of the situation. Convince him to leave him alone. Shit's lame. What's gonna happen to the Locust? He's gonna let him die. City of Locust. You know what the Phasma does? They're so pissed at each other.
Does Kuno care?
Okay, that's it. Does she know anything? Hello, Blocka.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Okay. Whatever. I think I can talk. Kuno promise to stop. Okay. Hello, Benigans. What's up? We need to talk to Klasia.
Hello, officer.
Kuno was the child. Yes. You can try again. Oh. Time to go home. Next season when it's warmer. There won't be a next season for this people. Find this Phasma, admit defeat. Maybe I can still restock the trap? Okay. He wants to see this tale through as much as you. Okay. I will stop streaming shortly so I can eat this. The diet life? Are you okay, Bennigan's? As much as you, otherwise he'd stop this already, but he cannot let it drag out after this. Cool. Now we have to find this cryptid. Here's a fresh batch of locusts. They should slide right down the funnel. Co-discovery. Okay. Amazing. Well, now I have locusts to restock the trap. Gotta find the Phasmid. But, since I'm here, let's go see if we can talk to Klasia. What else am I gonna do with that?
Hello, officer.
Found your buoy, it was empty. Oh, did you take the documents? No. Should have destroyed them. Perhaps the people who were after you took it. They would know where I put it. I've told no one but you. Seawater. Washed away. Why do I feel like you won? feel like I've won. I feel like shit. We slipped past all suspicions. How well could it have gone? Stuck at Martinez, rooftop containment. Fortuitous for you. What do you contain for? Suspect. Feels uncomfortable. He doesn't know what to add. Could Ruby have left the flowers? That's it then, I guess. There's suddenly a strange glint. Not malicious, but dangerous. Interesting. Okay. I don't trust her. But, very odd. Did they fix that room? Nope. It's still a fucking mess. From what I've done to it. Okay. Let me teleport over the fisherman shack. Can I actually... Yeah, I'm alone in here. Can I actually... Real quick. This? Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. We gotta equip things for interfacing. Well, hold on. Let's do this real quick. These gloves are really good for interfacing. What else is really good for interfacing? I should go look at the stuff that people have on sale. Is that really the only thing I have for interfacing? Shoot, dude. Already wearing it. I'll save. Let's see what I can do with it. Freaking interfacing. Even. Nope. There we go. Confident Flourish should complete your forgery. What do you see on this signature line? 2 names, Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. Distinctly different and very convincing. Alright, but they're not. Document will be nullified if they dispute it. That means our Vart will have to start over. All we have to do now is to mail it! Near the plaza, near the corner of the bookstore. Cool. Done. Done! Signed. Alright. Cool. So next time, we'll mail it. We have to ask about Ruby. I'll remember where the trap was. Alright. Let's save again. Cool. Good times. I'm on day 4. I don't think there's very many days left for me. They talked about the... What do they call it? We were gonna have some sort of like meeting showdown thing happening within like 5 days. And the next day is gonna be the 5th day, so that might be my last day. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. I feel like I'm getting really close to the end of the game, and I feel like I gotta wrap up everything this day. I'm not sure. But yeah. Hello, the dead one. Thanks for being here. Thanks, everyone, for being here. I appreciate it. I'm gonna eat some pizza and chill. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evenings, and have a wonderful weekend. I will be back in a couple days on Monday to play some Danganronpa, where we will tackle another, you know, our other mystery murder case. So yeah. Wait, what kind of pizza? It's leftover pizza from Blaze, but it's got like a million things on it. 3 different types of cheese, cherry tomatoes, basil, spinach, red peppers, mushrooms, pepperoni, sausage, chicken, balsamic glaze, oregano, sea salt, all sorts of stuff. But yeah. Thank you guys. I appreciate you being here. Oh no, I'm sorry. Hi Derpy! I'm about to sign off to eat. But thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's good seeing you though. I will be back on Monday for Danganronpa, so I hope to see you then. Good night, yes. Have a wonderful rest of your evenings, and have a wonderful Sunday. I will see you guys on Monday. Mwah. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.